In Week 7, some people thought Maine Endwell will fall to Shenango Forks in the game of the year, but the Spartans held tough and won 20-7. In Week 8 against Johnson City, no one was doubting ME in this contest. Oh, my bad. Can we do it again? In Week 6, some people thought Maine Endwell would fall to Shenango Forks in the game of the year, but the Spartans held tough and won 20-7. In Week 7 against Johnson City, no one was doubting ME in this contest. To the Spar Cat Trophy, ME last year and winners of the past 7, leading 14-0 already in the second, 4th and goal with 1 to go. Cordell Woolfolk with the up-the-gut carry, 20-0. Still in the second, Spartans soaring. Balmer hits his favorite, Michael Palmer. He has a ring to it, 57 yards. ME up 26-0 at the half. In the 4th, Balmer all but putting it out of reach. This time, a 19-yard QB keeper. Spartans make it 45 in a row and clinch the division in the process with a big win over Johnson City, 42-0.
It's pretty big for us. This was a big win coming in off the rivalry, so Spar Cat Trophy, it's a big win. It means a lot.
I'm very happy with how we played today. I'm very happy, and I was saying to the other coaches, I think it's one of our better games that we played in a long time, both offensively and defensively. Because we played a very good team. So and the way that the guys came out and played together, and gang tackled and blocked well offensively, and special teams, everything. I thought we played very well today.
Yeah, the Spartans travel across 17 to take on Speedy Elmira Express in Week 8. Shenango Forks in need of a rebound win, hosting Whitney Point after forcing a 3-and-out. Blue Devils go to Cody Lamont for their first play of scrimmage, and Lamont going all the way, 32 yards to find pay dirt. Forks up 7-0 after the dive. Ensuing drive, 3rd down. Eagles trying to flap their wings, but can't stick the landing. Dylan Stutter breaks up the play right here. So Eagles forced a punt, and Gabe Schwager would then send it into the hands of the wrong person. Lamont would get this punt and catch it far side, and he'd be hardly touched all the way to the house. 68 yards for the score. Blue Devils cruising this one by the score of 48-6, even though 34 run it all the way. To the other, Shenango Valley hosting Owego. Patrick Bilbrey would find his playmaker, Will Gladney, on 1st and long. In the second quarter, Will would then in space, watch this, top play, breaking all the tackles, then breaks down the sideline and gives one last juke move with the right stick and finds the end zone for a 25-0 lead. But the Warriors do find pay dirt, and they send it through the air as there would be a catch right here for the touchdown, and it would not be in their favor, because you know what? When you're sad and for Owego, you go to Will Gladney. Another screen pass right here. He had a big day receiving 3 touchdowns. Owego goes on to win this one by the score of 46-28. The Saints hosting Hander, and Seton looking to finish the regular season over 500. Second quarter, Daniel O'Brien, far sideline, 23-yard gain for the 1st down, and then some. Little guy breaking all the tackles around the Indians. Then Sam Crowley on the fake handoff, and the keeper doing that option. So successful in high school football. It would be 22 yards for the score. Saints move to 4-3 to secure a playoff spot with a 55-14 win. In Class D, 5 teams in Section 4 ranked in the top 20. Tioga sits at number 3 despite a loss, and Walden is right behind them at 4, looking to stay undefeated against Bainbridge Guilford. The band helping out the Warrior Nation to move to 7-0 in the second. It would be the Bobcats getting on the board. Dylan Moffitt always causing defenses to get into a fit. 9-yard score, 22-8. Next drive, Warriors continue to run. Quinn Harvey gets the carry, rumbles into the end zone for the 11-yard score in the red zone to make up points. 30-8, they take the lead. And more Harvey. He's not funny like Laurel and Hardy. He's all business. 31 yards to the end zone for a score. Walton stays unbeaten with a 46-16 win. The 18th ranked Deposit Hancock hosting Delhi. First quarter and the Eagles go to the air early. Ronnie Ballard rolls out left. With a great job of the O-line, has enough time to heave a wide open pass to Brandon McCumber for the 40-yard touchdown strike, 6-0 lead. And you think I'm loud? This fan is the loudest and most passionate I've ever seen. Love this guy. Still in the first, Bulldogs force the punt. When the snap goes high and it's time to play some hot potato, hot potato. Halloween is upon us, so some Butterfingers coming out there. And no one could pick up this big skin until David Schaefer corrals it in the end zone for a 14-0 lead. And more from the Eagles in the second as the O-line buys time for Ballard, who airs it out to Jacob Trabox, who springs out of nowhere right here to make a diving catch for an 18 yards like Jack in the Box. And Deposit Hancock wins 36-14 to Harpersville, where Devin Dean and the Hornets had a 16-13 lead at the break, but it wouldn't last against Oxford. In the third, Blackhawks' Angelo Gonzalez finds a hole in the defense, and here's one to Nick Neer, who comes down with the football, runs the rest of the way for the score to take a 19-16 lead. Hornets come back in the fourth. Dylan Lindsay would get the toss, and with lead blockers in front of him, finishes the drive with 6 to take a 22-19 lead. But the Hornets need to capitalize on a two-point conversion to make it a two-score game. Hornets call Lindsay's number again, same type of play, and that's good, 24-19 lead. And after a safety to make it 24-21, Oxford had one last chance to take the lead, but Gonzalez flushed out of the pocket, forces one into the hands of the defense. Devin Dean picks it off. Hornets survive with a 24-21 victory.
It was nice to get a win. Like I said, our guys pulled their act together in the second half, and nothing came easy, but it was a nice team effort to come together to get the win.
We all played a great game. Came down in the fourth quarter. We needed the win. We all pulled through, and we got it. Playoff time.
Sure is. We don't know the seeding just yet, but Harpersville will battle in the Class D quarterfinals next Friday.